Here we are, or here I am, back again. First time in since June. I had to go back and look. My last episode recorded was June 26th, 3 months ago. God, over 3 months. It's been so long. Busy, busy summer. Good busy. I'm not complaining, but it's good busy. And golf game, up and down, up and down. I'm on a slump right now. I'm slumping. I was there very good. Took my lesson. AJ Spicer, shout out. Went to my golf trip, played very well, better than in previous years at those courses up there or down there in Maryland. Came back and then I took like a 2 3 weeks off of not playing, just busy working, and felt the effects of the 3 week layoff. I don't recommend taking a 3 week layoff ever from golf. So I'm slowly rebuilding back up to that momentum I had back in late May, early June. Let me see what else. Ryder Cup practice round on Tuesday. Wu-Tang concert, 30th anniversary back in July. Bought the Jordan Lowe's Masters out of storage. Put them out on display. My only built for golf links hat, which I don't think I'm ever gonna put out in production, but that's my favorite hat. They both are. The one up top, it's just not my size, doesn't fit me, and just gotta. I'm not liking the online ordering of the of hats. I want to feel them. I want to touch them. I want to try them on. My big head. I need stuff that fits me. But if I'm ever gonna order, that's the style of hat I want. My commemorative plastic drink glass from the Ryder Cup. Uh, got myself a transfusion, double vodka. Man, that girl hooked it up. Nice cup. Don't wanna put it in the cupboard with the rest of the cups. I'm keeping this one here. This one's gonna never to be used again. But yeah, busy summer. Hopefully everybody's been doing well. Where do I start? Like I said, Wu-Tang concert with Andrew. We had a blast. That was fun. Non-stop on my feet from beginning to end. It's the eve of the Ryder Cup, round one, the Friday where they do foursomes. 4 teams got announced earlier this afternoon. Europe went with the same 12 guys from 2023 in Rome, except for one change, which was interesting. The twins. I want to get their names right. Højgaard, Nikolai Højgaard, and now it's Rasmus Højgaard. That's the only change. Everything else, all the other 11 guys are the exact same ones that won back in Rome 2023. The U.S. team, 4 rookies. Not the first time they've had this many rookies. They've had 4 rookies before, previous years. Tomorrow, 7:10, the first group goes out. Bryson and JT versus Ram and Hatton. Tyrrell Hatton. Don't know why I kept blanking out on his name while I was out there on Tuesday. And I kept thinking Ricky Hatton, the boxer. It just kept bugging me. I couldn't think of his name. Another guy I blanked out. Gary Woodland was out there. He's a co-captain. He was walking around. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, hey, well, I want to say his name. Shout out his name. Some kid, couple steps away from me, goes, Gary. I'm like, yes, Gary Woodland. That's what that is. So those guys walking around prepping on Tuesday. So yeah, so tomorrow Bryson and Justin Thomas versus Ram and Hatton. Same matchup. Same 2 guys for Europe going off first as in 23. By the way, Europe swept that first session in 2023, 4-zip. Ram Hatton beat Scotty and Sam Burns. Victor Hovland and Oberg beat Brian Harmon and Max Homa. Shane Lowry, Seb Straka beat Colin Morikawa, Ricky Fowler. And Fleetwood and Rory beat Cantley and Xander. So that's another matchup now that's happening again this year. Rory and Fleetwood versus Marikawa and Harris English for the third group. And then the same matchup for the U.S. side, Xander and Patrick Cantley are the last group versus McIntyre and Hovland. I'm excited, man. A lot of the Golf Channel analysts agree with me, and I say the same thing. Europe is gonna edge the USA team out by a point, half a point. It's my prediction. It's gonna be close. The people are going to the East Coast crowd. It's a tough crowd. New York City, Long Island, Queens, not too far away. It could be a rough crowd, but I'm not crazy about the setup. I'm no expert. I suck. Okay, so it's just my 2 cents. But they cut the rough down to benefit the long drivers of the U.S. team that probably won't be hitting that many fairways, but they'll be hitting a lot of rough near the greens or shorter shots for the second shots to approach the greens out of the rough. The way I look at it, that's benefiting the Europeans too. They might not be as long as them, but okay, now their fairway shots are either in the fairway and then they'll have a good shot towards the green, or they're in the rough and they'll have an easier shot out of the rough towards the green. That's just me. I'm not sure if I'm coming across correctly, but that's the talk. It has been a week. Golf Channel or the analysts, the rough has been cut. It's not the usual rough that's Bethpage is known for. So let's see how it plays. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully the U.S. squeaks out a win and does not lose at home. Does not lose in New York. That would suck. So let's see what happens. It's gonna be foursomes with another name for alternate shot. Bryson drives. JT hits the second shot. Third shot, Bryson. Back and forth till the hole is complete. JT goes off in the second hole. Back and forth, back and forth. They play the same ball. And the afternoon session is going to be Friday 4-ball. So everybody plays their own ball. Don't have any groups yet. Don't have any pairings yet because it's announced while the first session is still ongoing. Some of these guys might have a quick turnaround. They might go out and play 36, or somebody who didn't play the first session goes out and plays the second session. Depends on how the coach, Captain Keegan, decides to go about it. The European team needs 14 points because they are the champs, and the U.S. team needs 14 and a half to win to capture the title, the cup. So I'm excited. I'm gonna be running around, got stuff to do, but I'll be watching the first couple I should be home by the time all 4 groups tee off, and then I'll be hitting the road and hitting the Sirius channel, listen to the action on the radio. So I'm excited. Bryson JT versus Rahm and Hatton, Group 1. Scheffler and Russell Henley, they're buddies. Russell Henley's a rookie. Versus Oberg and Fitzpatrick, going off at 7:26. Colin Morikawa was there last time, and Harris English, who looks like the guy from Workaholics, if you guys know what I'm talking about. Anders. To me, he looks like Anders. So he's going out third with Colin Morikawa versus Rory and Tommy Fleetwood. Same matchup, same pairing as 2023. That's going to be a tough one, I think. That's a tough pairing to go up against. Tommy Fleetwood coming off his first PGA win. Guy's on another level now. So boost of confidence. I like that matchup. Xander and Cantley. Hopefully he wears a hat this year. Same matchup, same pairing as 23 versus McIntyre and Victor Hovland. If the U.S. is going to win any of them, I think it's this one. I think this is the matchup. My prediction, this is the one they win. Scheffler, Henley, No, it's the other pairing, I think. My prediction. So my prediction right now stands as 2-2. Bryson and JT go down. Ramna Hatton. Morikawa and Harris English go down to Tommy and Rory. Scotty and Henley beat Aberg and Fitzpatrick, and Xander and Cantley go down. McIntyre and Hovland. I'm sorry, they win. Sorry, they win. So let's see. Be nice to see what my predictions, how they come out, how good I am or how bad I am. But yeah, so we went to the practice round Tuesday. Tuesday, no school, so traffic was beautiful going out to Long Island, which is never a good thing. Going to or coming from Long Island, traffic always sucks. Always, always, always. Staten Island Expressway, the Belt Parkway, and whatever other highways out there in Long Island, Southern State, and whatever else. Go park at Jones Beach, catch a shuttle, 30-minute shuttle to the course. We get dropped off. And if you ever been to Bethpage, we get dropped off. Let me see. All right, so that's the pro shop. Blue, yellow. So yeah, so we get dropped off somewhere on the blue and yellow course. We get dropped off. We walk towards the grandstand at 1 and 18 green. We walk, we get dropped off on blue. We walked across towards red, and then on the red little starter house, the starter shack is where all the merchandise tents, all the big tents are in blue. Between red and blue is where it is. The range is there too. So yeah, we're definitely on blue. Is where we get dropped off with the buses. We walk over, and then we walk towards down 18 fairway, or between 1 and 18. There's a big food tent market, which was included in your ticket, by the way. If you guys are going, you get one sandwich, one drink, non-alcoholic, and a snack, bag of chips, bag of pretzels. Had a few of those. Kept walking, grabbed a drink, my transfusion, and walked. They were on. When we got there, we saw Xander and JJ Spawn and Cantley at the range. So we're like, all right, let's go walk. We didn't know where they were starting. Later on that evening when I got home, I just found out they were only doing 9. So they did the back 9 on Tuesday and the front 9 yesterday. When we got there, the big scoreboards, the big screens will tell you who's where, what groups are what hole. So they were all on the back, the Europeans and the Americans. So they were all in the back. I think by the time I got there, they were on 11 and 12, 13. So we start walking that way. And there they are. They're on the fairway. They're on the green. People are cheering. People are trash talking the Europeans. Some cheering them, having a good time, right? So we see them, and the guys I'm with, it's their first time going to a pro event. They're enjoying it. It's totally different than watching it on TV. So a different experience. People are cool. They'll hear you talking, and you ask your buddy a question. Somebody's gonna answer it for you. Somebody's like, "Hey, like who is that over there?" And I'm blind, so it takes me a second to see who's where. And somebody will say, "Oh, that's Victor Hovland. That's Tyrrell Hatton." Like earlier, like I said, I was drawing a blank. I wanted to say Ricky Hatton, and the guy goes, "Oh, that's Tyrrell Hatton." I'm like, yeah. So tell my buddy who it is. So yeah, so it's cool, man. It's a cool environment. Everybody's cool. Nobody's. Well, maybe once the alcohol starts flowing, then people get stupid. But it's 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the morning on a Tuesday. So so a different crowd. So we walked around. We stayed at a few holes, watched them tee off, watched the greens back and forth. Very fun to watch. the way they practice. Everybody's chipping out to different greens, different holes, trying different chip shots, different putts. Pretty cool to watch their practice, how they go about it. I think the cool section to be there as a fan is going to be 1 green, 15 tee box, 16 green, 17 tee box. It's all on the road. It's all back there on the road. I don't know what that's called. Let's see what it says here. Round Swamp Road. So yeah, so there's 2 tee box, 15 tee box, 16 green, 17 tee box, all there next to each other, and 1 green. 2 par 4s, a par 3, and number 1's a par 4. That's gonna be a cool camping out if you want to stay there and just rotate between the green, the tee box, the green, the tee box. It's gonna be cool to watch. I think that's gonna be the hot spot. 17 has a grass stand. That's a par 3. On the tee box and the green has a stands. 16 green has a stands. We didn't get out much, so we didn't see anything in the front. Everything was maybe like 13, 12 and 12 and on, 12 and back, 12 and 18. Through 18 is what we saw. We had a blast because we got to see all of them, most of them. Some of the guys are signing autographs, high-fiving people, taking pictures with people. But yeah, so very cool experience with those guys. Nice drive out there. Like I said, no school. So the traffic was very minimal, very little. Yeah, I wish I could have gone more than once, but it just wasn't meant to be. Maybe next time in the next 30 years when the Ryder Cup comes back. That's it for my prediction, my Ryder Cup practice round experience. Good to be back. Nice to be recording again. It's been a while, 3 months. I believe that's the longest I've gone. I've gone a month or 2 before, but this has the longest I've gone, and it's I missed it, man. This is fun. I like this. I enjoy this. Talking golf. I love it. And one more thing, a friend of mine, a work friend, co-worker. I've known him for a few years. Reached out to me. A buddy of his started out this new company called Bump It Golf. Bump it before you thump it. It's the hat I'm wearing. Up and coming company, brand new baby company. Gave me some swag. My buddy Danny would say, some swag. Bump it before you thump it. Nice little T-shirt, the hat, and they he didn't ask me to do this, but he's like, yeah, my buddy started this new company. Yeah, I'll give you some stuff. I'm like, yeah, man, let me get it. I'll mention them on my little podcast. I got 100 followers, 121 people following me. Not gonna do much, but still, I'll give them a shout out. Little company, little podcast. You never know where this could lead. He's gonna be at the PGA show in Orlando, Florida next year in January. That's nice. I've always seen other guys go there and record, and it's just a convention of just golf stuff, equipment and gear and electronics and clothing, all the new products that come out. It's like the auto show at the Javits Center, cool shit like that. And one day I'll get down there. Somebody will take me out there to be their official spokesperson. So what Bump It is, from reading on the website, fabricated of polyethylene foam, Bump It is first of its kind golf bag bumper designed to protect cars, walls, and any other physical property from the effects of collision, wear, and tear. Loading and unloading golf bags or transporting carry bags through loaded parking lots has never been easier. So it's basically a foam piece that goes on the bottom of your bag. I'm not sure if they got one for the top, but definitely one for the bottom. I like the idea because there are courses that won't let you ride your cart to your car and drop off your bag. So now I'm a big boy. I gotta carry my bag to my car And instead of going, straight through the parking lot, cutting through the lines, cutting through the car parking spots, because I don't want to hit a fucking car and scratch somebody's car. If I hit the car and the guy's not there in his car, boom, I got away with one. My dumb ass will be, I'll hit a car and the owner's sitting in his car and now I gotta deal with this shit. So no, I gotta walk around the whole lot at the end of the line, come around. So I like this idea. I like this product here. A golf bumper, golf back bumper. It's got some nice hats, a nice t-shirt. The inventor, Nate Humes Sr. So yeah, man. Give these guys a follow. No Instagram yet, no social media, but just check these out. Keep these guys keep an eye out for these guys. Their product will be showcased next January and down in Orlando. Hopefully, wish them best of luck. Hopefully they a lot of success. Hopefully they make a lot of sales. Maybe they'll throw one my way. But yeah, I like this. I like the idea of walking through a parking lot and not hitting cars, doors. I like that. But it's bumpitgolf.com, all one word. Check them out. Keep an eye out for them. And yeah, man, thank you very much for the hat, for the t-shirt. I'll keep my eyes out on you guys. Best of luck. Chris, you're the man. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Ryder Cup is here, finally. I'm excited. I'll be home. I should be home to watch the afternoon session on Friday. I might catch some of it on Saturday. I gotta go to work. Maybe I'll watch some there. And then Sunday I'm off. I'm taking off. I'm not golfing. I'm not going anywhere. I am sitting my ass at home. Hopefully the US has it in the bag by then. But if it doesn't, hopefully it comes down to Sunday because I want to watch. All right. Take care. Peace.